Okay, so Peter and I are at this Carrier Infinity system that we installed 2 months ago, around there. It's not cooling. I've done nothing, just looked at everything, and I'll show you what I've seen so far. Here's the unit. We do have a surge protector built in on our disconnect, and you can see we don't have any light on. It lights up green when it's protecting, and I think it lights up red when something's happened. So we're gonna take off our cover panel, if you want to grab that screw. And she said she had thermostat set for 74, the house is reading 78, and nothing was happening. So we do have a light, a status light, which is yellow. Does this tell us anything?
Doesn't this only do bedroom?
What do you mean, doesn't it only do bedroom? I don't see what the yellow light means, but I'm gonna check for power, see if we have power coming in. What do you mean by it only does bedroom?
I thought it was just a bedroom and then like the hallway.
I think it's just like the second floor.
She said her sister system.
Set the meter to voltage. It should already be on it when you turn it on. I need the leads though. Okay, from here to here. No voltage. Okay, I'll go to ground. It's tough. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are insane. Stop blowing them. It doesn't make them go away. Nothing. Where? Oh, I thought you just said me. So we got no voltage there. No voltage here. It's biting me?
He went away.
Where? Oh yeah, there he is. Getting eaten alive. Squish him. Take him out. Why didn't you caught him and let him go? So we have no power, and she's not here to reset the breaker. We have to wait for her to get here. Now what I'm gonna do is Peter's gonna set the meter for continuity, for ohms.
It's confusing me so much.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So with the meter set for ohms, touch the two leads together. You're gonna hear the sound, that means you have continuity. So let's go from one lead to ground. No shorts to ground there. And the other side, that's just the contactor, so there's probably not going to be anything there too. No shorts to ground there. This side of the contactor. No shorts to ground, and this side. This side to this side. I can't do it. Come here, hold the camera. From here to here, no shorts to ground. I don't see any burnt wires, anything obvious. I mean, it's a brand new install.
Could have checked the breaker.
I don't know. And what is going in here? Compressor's all covered up, but if something were blown there, we'd probably have a short to ground. So that's odd. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait for her to reset it and see what's going on. It's weird. Okay, so we reset the breaker, turned it back on, and I checked a few things. Amperage was good, voltage was good, everything was good. Then after about 5 minutes, we hear a pop. It sounded like the surge protector. Set it to ohms now. Sounded like the surge protector went off, and we lost power to the outdoor unit. I didn't experience this, but the homeowner stated that as soon as she went downstairs, she heard sizzling at the basement breaker panel. The electric in this house is run kind of weird. It looks like the AC, the power that they brought to this AC unit, comes off of a 70 amp breaker into a second breaker panel, which is then broken up into like 30s, 20s, and 15s. So it seems like there's going to be an issue with that, because our unit's testing out okay. We have no shorts to ground. But I pulled out the surge protector just to take a look at it. This is it right here. We did have a green LED when we turned it back on, so it's still working properly. But they're going to need to get an electrician out here now. Okay, so I am testing our compressor now. Our meter's set for resistance. So if we go from one lead to the other, we'll have 1.7, the other 2.4. So now the next one, 0.8. So our compressor's okay, winding wise. And then we can test our condenser fan motor, which is black. Doesn't want to come off. It's annoying. I don't want to break the board. There we go.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard. $58 ohms. What should our motor be reading? I'm not sure. Here's our other motor is yellow. Yellow, black. We have 46 ohms, so I'll have to see what the ohms should be and make sure that that's okay. But I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't do much, but I tested everything. And on our end, everything's okay. She needs to get an electrician to check out everything. Their basement circuit's tripping, the AC circuit's tripping, the den circuit's tripping.
Stop sign, turn right.
All after a recent, we had a very bad storm, and she said all her power was flickering, her breakers were tripping. So there's some serious electrical issues going on. And especially to hear sizzling in the breaker panel, that's definitely a concern. I told her make sure everything stays off, don't put anything on until the electrician comes. And the electrician should be here within the hour. So she's very, very nice, and she's worried. So I just told her as long as she keeps everything off, she'll be fine. So I spoke back and forth and texted with the customer. The electrician tried to blame the surge protector, but it ultimately ended up in needing to replace the whole breaker panel. So not the surge protector. But I'm heading now to a steam boiler in the middle of August. We'll see if I get anything to report there. It says steam boiler, customer thinks it's at end of life, so
turn left onto Cardinal Road.
We'll see what happens. I kind of have a feeling it's not going to be near the end of its life, but we'll see if I get some footage or not. Okay, so here it is, 150,000 BTU steam boiler. Can't see the sight glass level, but we got a lot of heat. Burn marks around the combustion chamber, burnt up wire right here. So at this point,
How did you find out about the company?
I told him that he can definitely have it cleaned. You don't have to replace the boiler in this condition, but in this case it would be best. But we can always do a really deep cleaning and make sure it's burning safely.
Yeah, we're carbonized.
But again, it's an older boiler, so he wanted to go with replacement just because that's what he wants. I didn't try to push it on him, but that's how it ended.
So that was simple enough. He just wanted like an overall general
At the stop sign,
what to do.
turn left onto Madison
So
Street.
I told him
Then
we
turn
can
right
always
onto
clean it,
Adams Avenue.
and we can replace like the gas valve and things like that and get it up and running. There's no guarantee on how long everything's gonna last because it is an old boiler, but it doesn't have any signs of any leaks. So, but he wants to replace it, so we're gonna get him a price together for replacing
At the
it.
stop sign, turn
And he
right
wants to
onto
do
Adams
2
Avenue.
radiators as well.
Then turn left
But
onto Madison
that's going to
Street.
be it for this video. I am headed to a Rheem warranty case now, which I'm not going to be able to record. I was there
Turn
to
left
diagnose
onto
it,
Madison Street.
and I'm going to be replacing the part now, but it's such a tiny area to work in that I won't be able to get any good footage. So hopefully you enjoyed watching the video. Like it if you liked it, comment any advice or criticisms or feedback, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.